The petition filed to delay the presidential election argued that Article 32 of the 19th Constitutional Amendment, which specifies the President's term of office, has not been amended in accordance with Article 82(6) of the Constitution. The petitioner, Chamindra Lenava, requested the Supreme Court to order the Chairman, members and Commissioner General of the Election Commission to refrain from taking any steps regarding the presidential election until this petition is heard and the examination is concluded. The petition further requested that the Election Commission be instructed to hold the next presidential election with the President's term considered as 6 years. This petition was heard in the presence of a 5-member bench comprising Chief Justice Jayantha Jayasuriya and Justices Vijit Malalgoda, Murdu Fernando, P. Padman Surasena and S. Thurai Raja. Deputy Solicitor General Kanishka De Silva, representing the Attorney General, filing preliminary objections, stated that the President's term is clearly defined as 5 years in the Constitution. She noted that the 19th Constitutional Amendment reduced the President's term to 5 years, and after an interpretation by the Supreme Court, it was properly amended and enacted into law by Parliament. The Deputy Solicitor General argued that no fundamental rights had been violated as claimed by the petitioner, and that the petition should be dismissed without a hearing. President's counsel for the intervening petitioners, including Romesh De Silva, Nigel Hatch, Upul Kumara Peruma, Farman Qasim, M. A. Sumandiran, Salia Piris, K. Kanagiswaran and Mohan Veerakon, stated there is no issue regarding the President's term. They asserted that the Constitution clearly states the President's term as 5 years and argued that the petitioner was misleading the court with a non-existent constitutional issue, thus abusing the jurisdiction. The lawyers also noted the peculiarity of the petitioner raising this issue years after the 19th Constitutional Amendment, which reduced the President's term from 5 years to 6 years, and requested the court to dismiss the petition without a hearing. Petitioner Chamindra Lenava appeared in court without legal representation. He claimed his petition was not intended to mislead the court, but raised a concern that Article 32 had not been amended per Article 82(6) by the 19th Constitutional Amendment with regard to the President's term in office. He mentioned that after the Supreme Court's interpretation, Parliament should have passed the 19th Amendment through a referendum. Chief Justice Jayantha Jayasuriya inquired if the petitioner had a copy of the Supreme Court's determination sent to the Speaker, to which the petitioner responded he did not. Chief Justice Jayantha Jayasuriya emphasized that the Constitution defines the President's term as 5 years. He also noted that when the 19th Amendment to the Constitution was introduced, it was brought to the Supreme Court for a determination, and that determination was informed to Parliament. He clarified that the Supreme Court had not indicated a need for a referendum for those amendments. The Chief Justice cautioned the petitioner, a law degree holder, to be knowledgeable about the law and not waste the court's time. The bench highlighted that a similar writ petition was dismissed by the Supreme Court in 2019 and stated there were insufficient grounds to sustain the current petition.
I filed this application on behalf of the people. I did not file this on behalf of any other person. I gain nothing. If anyone wants to probe my bank accounts and assets, they would realize that there was no increase in my wealth. When decisions are being made, one should not be emotional. As a Buddhist, I can say that one must not reach a decision in such a manner. My name was in the national list that was prepared by the National Development Front. I am not a member of that party. I have no relationship with Rohan Pallewatha, who contested from that party. I have never spoken with him. When a case is being heard by the court, there is a cost. Someone must pay for it. That could be me or the people. So, in this instance, I paid for it as part of the process.
Several factions, including SJB General Secretary Ranjit Madhuma Bandara, NPP MPs Vijitha Herath and Dr. Harini Amarasuriya, Eranga Gunasekara, as well as former convener of the Inter-University Students' Federation, Wasantha Mudalige, also expressed views in court.
The complainant had filed a case against the 2019 presidential election as well. That case was also dismissed. The petitioner had failed to mention that he filed that application before. This was solely done for one's personal promotion. There was no legal ground for this application. A petitioner who concealed facts from the court had filed a petition and failed to respond to the questions posed by the court. He was calling for the 5-year term mentioned in the 19th Amendment to be converted to 6 years. We believe the government was behind this. This was a very crucial legal proceeding in the country's election history. The ruling of the court was a message to those who were trying to challenge the people's franchise. This sent a clear message to Ranil Wickremesinghe to end such falsehoods. He has less than 3 months to remain. If he can call for the election before the Election Commission, it would be a service to the country.